Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. I'm Nathan Gobes, filling in for Jeffrey Davis this morning. I want to thank all of our listeners, and I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, the Hire Authority. If you haven't checked out our segment with Phil Sharkey on why every business owner should be doing a background check before every hire, head over to iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, etc. to check out that video there. And I want to thank our next guests for joining us, Kanchan and Girish Nebhwani, co-founders of Drumi. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us today.
Hi, Nathan. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. Why don't you start by telling us about Drumi, and we'll get into your background a little later.
So Drumi means to sleep in pavimento, which is the local language of our home island, Curaçao. We are an online hybrid luxury mattress that's committed to protecting oceanic health.
Wow. So let's get a little more into that. There's a few pieces to that. So start by telling our listeners what even is a hybrid mattress, because I think that's kind of a relatively new type of mattress, if I'm not mistaken.
So a hybrid mattress is the combination of, we say, the best of both worlds. So it combines foam, latex, and pocketed coils. The three main benefits of a hybrid mattress is it sleeps cooler because of the pocketed coils. There's airflow. It minimizes motion transfer, and it enhances edge support.
So what that means is, like, if you are, because our mattress is foam encased, if you're sitting on the edges or if you tend to sleep on the edges, you won't feel like you're falling off. And then if you are sleeping with a partner and they're moving, you won't get disturbed because of the reduced motion transfer.
That's great. Yeah, that does sound like it's the best of both worlds. And you mentioned that it supports the ocean and the environment. Tell us more about that.
So we are the first online mattress company in the US to be part of the Sequel Initiative. The Sequel Initiative partners with NGOs, local fishermen, and small businesses to help clean marine litter. That marine litter is then converted into a yarn, and so we use that yarn in our outer cover. Every queen mattress helps remove about 35 plastic bottles from the ocean.
Wow, that's amazing. I have a lot of questions about you guys and Drumi, but I'm curious what brought you guys to do this, to join the Sequel Initiative and to make a mattress that helps the ocean and the environment.
So we grew up in Curaçao, which is an island in the Caribbean. We've been surrounded by the ocean and water our entire lives, and there's been like some alarming facts about coral reefs. So we've lost 50% of coral reefs around the world. Yeah. And then in the Caribbean, we've lost 97% of two types of corals, which are the elkhorn and staghorn. And so another way that we help protect oceanic health is when you buy a mattress, you get to adopt a coral in Curaçao.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and due to like the global warming and the increasing of the water temperatures, that's been affecting the corals significantly. And so we feel by when you purchase one mattress and you adopt a coral, you're helping grow the reefs in Curaçao, which they outplant.
Wow, that is amazing. It's great to hear that there's a really strong story and history behind it. What about your history? Let's get into that. You obviously mentioned where you guys are from and your background there, but is this your first entrepreneurial venture? And whether yes or no, tell us what brought you to launching Drumi.
Yeah, so this is our first entrepreneurial venture. So both Girish and myself, we were part of our family business, and our family has been selling mattresses and furniture for over 20 years. And just like being involved in the business for a couple of years, it got us into thinking about how we could do something on our own. And so this got us into coming up with Drumi because we wanted to start our own mattress company in the United States, and we felt like Boston was the right city given that we did study here. For school, we were here, and we felt like the Bostonians really fit with the story that we want to tell because they're conscious consumers.
Great. Yeah, I would agree. And it's interesting that you guys started in Boston. We like that, of course. How has everything been going so far with the launch of your company?
So we actually just launched this year. So we launched our website in January.
Congrats.
Thank you. And then product is available to purchase. But we actually had our first, our official launch event last week, Wednesday. And for our launch, we wanted to do something different. So we hosted a yoga class
Nice.
in the Artists for Humanity space. And the whole theme was this, like we try to take everyone in an ocean immersive experience. So we like lit up the place in blue. We had island music. We had a steel drum band. We had cocktails. So we really wanted to take you out of this like cold city and take you to paradise for one night and do yoga.
And we had our mattress there also on display, and we had a photo booth. And what was very interesting and funny at the same time is when our photographer was just like setting up, suddenly he screamed and we were wondering what happened. And he was just laying on the mattress and he said, "It's so comfortable, I can't get up."
A good problem to have.
Yes.
And I'm curious as well where the name Drumi comes from.
So it literally means to sleep in Papiamentu.
Okay.
And I think it's perfect because it's short, but it also kind of sounds like dreamy, so it's catchy, and we love the name. So
Great. Yeah. I like it too. I agree. I think it's a good fit. I'm interested to hear how you guys think things will progress from here. From looking at your site before, I noticed that currently sales are only available in Massachusetts, but you're planning to expand. So let's talk about where things look, a year from now, 5 years from now. What do you think?
So yeah, right now we just decided to start in Massachusetts because there is a lot of competition in the industry, and we felt like focusing on one market would be a good strategy. But our goal is to expand to start serving many more states in the U.S. and hopefully go nationwide. And then after that, even expand our products. Like in the next 2 to 5 years, expand our product line out of mattresses and do other bedding, offer other bedding products.
Nice. And you may have mentioned it already, but the mattresses. What do they retail at, and what does that look like in terms of what do you get with it?
So the price of a queen mattress is $16.95, and that includes delivery and free mattress removal. Just to clarify, so we're not bed in a box. What we offer and what we call delivery is a green glove delivery system.
Nice.
So all our mattresses are hand delivered to your room of choice, and we remove your old one for free.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, I know a lot of the bed in a box methods are not so great. You get the bed and you can't even really sleep on it for 24 hours.
Yes.
So we wanted to try to avoid that because we realized there are a lot of pain points with bed in a box. The mattresses are tightly compressed. They used a lot of plastic in the mattress. And then also, like when you get the mattress, there's this off-gassing odor smell. And so when we hand deliver your mattress, you can pretty much sleep on it right away. And we try to reduce the plastic in our packaging. We, in fact, use a plastic that is eco-manufactured so that we're not causing any extra waste.
Yeah, that's great. You touched on it before about how the industry looks now, and I do understand it is a fairly competitive industry. Where do you guys think you'll fall into that? I think you were talking about you have a niche, well, not niche, but a specific audience that you're trying to market towards.
So most of the online mattress companies are bed in a box, and that's our biggest differentiator. So we are an online mattress. We offer the 100-night trial, the 10-year warranty, and you save the cost of not having to be in retail, so all that extra markup. But we hand deliver, so we avoid the pain points of bed in a box. And then I think we are one of the only mattresses that is really committed to protecting oceanic health.
And we want to provide this like hassle-free experience and kind of like not just sell you this mattress, but also sell you an experience where you feel like you're sleeping on vacation.
Yeah. I'd love to visit a Caribbean island right now. Wow, thank you guys for joining today. If listeners, viewers are interested in getting a mattress or learning more about Drumi, where could they do that?
So they could go to drumi.com. That's DRUMI.com. They could email us at support@drumi.com.
And then we also have a coupon code for any of your listeners. They could use Radio 200 at checkout to get $200 off a mattress.
Wow, great. So Radio 200 at checkout to get $200 off. Thank you guys. That's great. I want to thank you again for joining us. This has been Kanchan and Girish Nebhwani, co-founders of Drumi. And I want to thank our listeners for listening. Be sure to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, any of the above, any of those platforms, and you'll be able to see all of our interviews as they go live. We'll be back on Radio Entrepreneurs after these messages.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.